now on paintballwebcast.com.
This is not a car, guys. Stay tuned to see what the Millennium Series has got me doing next.
With over 10 million participants, paintball has taken over one of the top spots for an extreme sport after skateboarding and inline skating. Now played on over 104 countries across the globe, paintball has become an over $500 million industry, with more than 5 million paintball players and tons of new participants playing every day. PaintballWebcast.com selected some of the sport's most amazing professionals in the paintball community to review the attitude and character that is inspiring this amazing sport.
I'm Shelley Farmer.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Steve Rappikoff here with Paintball Webcast.
Hey guys, Nick Slowak here. I'll be one of your commentators, analysts for Paintball Webcast.
My name is Maurice van den Aker.
CPL, if you've only just tuned in, we'll give you the scores so far. Breakout Spa beat Camp Carnage 5-3. London Tigers beat London Nexus 5-3. And we've just had a great battle just now. Edmonton Impact drew against Polar Bears Taco Cell 4-4 with an overtime point. So it's very rare that we see that kind of outcome. And then Frankfurt Syndicate, the powerhouse from Germany, beat Vision Marseille 5-1. So we had some exciting paintball already. But coming up next, we have GI Houston Heat
Against Outrage Valence.
Yeah, so another French team, and we've got other games coming up this today as well.
The next one is going to be Offenbach Comin against GK Paris.
Yes, the Dice Monsters team coming at you, who is missing someone this event.
They are.
Marcelo Mergot.
Oh yeah, Marcelo's not there.
So as you know, the big gossip in the paintball arena right now is Marcelo has gone to Dynasty.
Well, I've read it. I mean, it's not even gossip anymore. It's a done deal. And as he, of course, changed sponsors.
Yes.
How is that going to work out for?
That's exactly right. But with coming at you being a Dye-sponsored team, Dye-sponsored Dye Paintball Europe, obviously can't bring Marcelo over to play for coming at you. He's now playing for Dynasty. So, but then again, coming at you are a strong team.
Oh yeah, I'm not worried about them. And GK Paris, of course, have our good old friend.
Yes.
With them.
So they'll be playing GK Paris, and he's the guest from the States and our fellow commentator and analyst. I can't even get the words out now, Maurice.
Mr. Nick Slowak.
Nick Slowak. Yeah.
Well,
I think it was just the thought of thinking of Nick's made me stumble my words.
Ooh, but I'm not sure Michelle at home will like that now. Just joking. Anyway, he said us to say hi to his wife at home.
Yeah,
we're probably watching her man play.
Yes.
Even though in the States it's going to be, what, 3 a.m. in the morning? Something like that?
Yes, about, is it 4 or 5 a.m. or something like that? I mean,
very early.
If you're up this early watching the webcast right now, hats off to you because you really are a paintball fan.
Oh, yes, you are. And, well, the thing we can do is, what we can tell you is we saw a really exciting game. And honestly, with the Impact game, we'll have to be honest about that one. They normally won it. They just didn't have enough time. But
Yes.
Justin Rabakov was still alive. He
Yes.
one bowled, and then he ran for the buzzer. And he was missing about 5 seconds to do that. Now, would he have done that? I think he would have gone down to paintball
I think
history.
he did. I mean, he was at the start gate. Yeah, he missed it. He missed the time. However, what you said, one balling, if you weren't watching the match, the reason why he was one balling is he had a loader issue.
Yeah.
So he was only putting 2 or 3 balls in feed neck at a time and managed to pull it out. And so I think, Polar Bears got away with it a little bit.
They got away with it.
The time saved them, and sometimes the paintball gods look down on you, and sometimes they don't. And in that instance, both teams were fair and square and matched up 4-4. I think the best game of this morning so far.
Yeah. And I think, well, for now, for me, I mean, it could almost be the move of the tournament. Now, of course, we do elect to move to the tournament here in Millennium Series, where on any field, the best move, all the refs give down the best move, and then you have this committee that chooses one of those moves as the best moves of the tournament, and the player walks away with a nice shocker.
Yeah, and I've seen, nice shocker, but I've seen 2 great moves this morning. I don't think we can rule out Justin Cornell's push up to Snake 2 off the break.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool, and he was so confident in there and was able to sit in the blind and wrap and shoot a few packs off the field. What's another? The London Nexus London Tigers game. There was a great move from Sean Hassel down the teabag side. He dominated teabag side and came down and shot about 3 packs. I enjoyed that game. Any from you, Maurice?
Well, for me, for now, I would just stick with the Justin Rabikov issue.
Justin
Why?
Rabikov.
The Justin Rabikov issue. Why? Because, I mean, we all know it happens. I mean, we all had it on the field that you don't have a loader anymore, and then it really gets hard. And then winning a one-on-one against one of the polar bears who wasn't just anybody, well, then, yeah, my hat's off. I mean, I'm not sure I would have made that one. Do you know, to be that accurate and that confident, you know, to just come out and shoot a M1-baller guy, honestly?
There's been some great one-on-ones as well in the points so far played this morning. There was a one-on-one with the London Tigers, London Nexus, and it was Sean Hassel and Matthew Donegan. And Sean Hassel almost at the start gate, Dorito won, and Sean Hassel across the field and Snake, and able to one-ball him in the face, didn't he? So that was a good little one-on-one matchup as well.
That was
Some great paintball this morning. If you have missed it, then they'll be on reruns, so you can always catch up on the games you've missed this morning. But we have some great games coming up.
So, and as we see them now, well, we don't see the countdown yet going, but we do see the Heat players already on the field.
Yeah, Houston Heat. We'll put up their roster in a second. You know, full of superstars. Ryan Moorhead, Chadye Boucher. Then you have the Russians as well. Fedorov, I can see Fedorov now. Mishka, yep.
Malloy.
Malloy's out there too. I think Malloy, he favours the Medusas. He really likes playing the Medusa bunkers. So we see how Houston Heat play. I saw them training yesterday, and they looked solid. I mean, for me, from watching all the training yesterday, my tip for this weekend is GI Houston Heat to win the event.
Well, I did speak to them a little bit on the sidelines, and they did say, well, hey, you know what? We lost it in France, the south of France, in Puget. We lost it, well, to Tauntauns, but no, you know what? We're here now to win. We want the 100 points. We want the first spot. So let's see a great battle. Of course, Ryan Moorhead with the famous Ryan Moorhead headband. But I haven't seen Malloy yet. Is Malloy wearing his orange cap again, or did that finally go into the...
See, each event, us commentators have to learn the new beanies and the new colours.
Yeah. And actually, of course, this game is brought to you by GI Sports.
Came on, so there was a big slip there. Ryan Moorhead slipped onto his butt, but he made it in alive into the corner, Dorito.
Oh, but a 1-for-1 on the other side. 2 1-for-1s at the same time on Outrage Valence.
Oh, double penalty for Outrage. And Ryan Moorhead, who fell over as he broke out, is somehow think, hey, why am I at the start gate already? Yep.
That's a 26-second point. That was good. Even
hey,
though
if you can win a point, or we're making little mistakes.
Well, one of those guys that slid out really overslided to the corner, and then if you overslide like that, well, hey, they're going to catch you.
So, but don't rule out Outrage just yet. They've got some great players. Their Snake player, number 4.
Luca Ripoche.
Yeah, Ripoche. He's one of my favourite players here in the CPL. It's just the way he moves in. He's almost like he levitates into the Superman dive that everyone wants to do. He seems to execute every point.
And we're looking at Offenbach coming at you.
Yes.
Against GK Paris.
Coming at you, Philip Fisher, Shuby.
Oh.
There's Schubert, number 22. He's a Dice Monson athlete in the centre of the field. He's locking down Dorito's side.
And doing a great job shooting already 2 of the GK Paris players off the break. So Nick won't be happy with that.
You see that Marshall running in, checking on Shuby's feet there, but he was clean. He obviously saw something splash. I think it was the floor.
Oh, but also now Offenbach coming at you, losing their corner Snake.
Yeah, they've lost the Snake, and the coach is using whistles in the stands. I'm not sure what the codes mean, but there's some whistles being blown, and you can see coming at you have Snake 1, but Snake 1 doesn't have his guard, so there's no one protecting him.
Oh, and there goes the center player. There goes one of the center players. Not sure that both of them in the center is a good tactic. What do you think, Chad? I mean,
Now, GK Paris have this small cone, Dorito side corner. It's hard to live in there. Yeah, as I said it, he got shot, so I'm sorry about that player. As Comin now pushing. As Philip Fischer, number 66, for Comin on Dorito 2. So it looks as though it's 3-on-3, but Comin are further up the field and have the positions that are more dominant over GK. And it's a bit of a stalemate right now as Comin need to make a move, which they have done, pushing into Snake 2. Oh, got
and
clipped
he got
him.
He got him.
Just clipped
He
him on
got
his
him.
knee. So that's all about profiling.
That was a real great move. That was a
Great shot
professional
from
move.
Farage, number 94 for GK Paris. And that was Nick Sloviak just clips Philip Fischer. No, I think Comin have thrown this point away. Yeah. Farage doing all the damage down Snake's side. And Comin went a little bit sloppy towards the final moments of that point. And Farage wins the point for GK Paris. That's a slight upset for Comin.
And at the same time, it's a great boost of morale for GK Paris.
Yes. And play is clean, point is good.
30 seconds.
So straight after this point, we'll have Houston Heat and Outrage. And there was a very quick point beforehand, so let's see what happens now. I think Outrage probably got a little bit telling off by their coach. A double penalty. The first point of the series, this event. Hopefully they'll wake up now.
No, they will. They'll have to.
Houston Heat on your screens.
It is. But GI Houston Heat losing again their back player, one of the back players. But Outrage also losing their Dorito corner.
And Ryan Moorhead
Oh, but all
into
the way.
Dorito 2, and is also in Snake.
Snake 50 already for Houston Heat, and they're chopping him up and it's over already. That makes it, if they run this in, that makes it.
Oh, here comes a penalty.
Out. Here comes a penalty.
Ryan Moorhead was shot on his pack. And Fedorov has been taken out for a 1-for-1 because of Ryan Moorhead's shot on his pack, but it doesn't matter because Houston Heat had enough players on the field to win the point.
Yeah, but that's dangerous because in this situation, the ref could have considered that since he was playing with the thing in the back, that it's a gross overplay, and they could have gotten a 2-for-1.
They're lucky because
They're
it
lucky
depends
there.
on the ref's decision
Yeah.
on that. And I think Ryan Moorhead got shot on the breakout there when he pushed into the corner. And he did a lot of damage when he got finally into Dorito 2, so it could be gross overplay.
And then, of course, we go to a 2-for-1 instead of a 1-for-1, which means they take you out and 2 of your buddies.
Yes.
And that is really quick. A 2-for-1s and 3-for-1s, those hurt.
Yes.
We'd call them 1 for team, remember?
Yeah,
3-for-1s and 1 for team.
God. But Houston Heat, again, they convincingly won that point. We've got GK Paris, just won the point before against Comin.
And there we have him, the man with the beard, Mr. Nick Sloviak. Now Nick's going over to...
He's playing the cowbell or the temple, Snake side. So he's playing at the guard on the Snake side. Comin choosing to double up.
Oh, but the ref running in. Oh, and there comes a 1-for-1
it's a
on
penalty.
coming at you.
Penalty for Comin.
And those hurt. And the middle guy gets shot up. And again,
Yeah,
GK Paris in the driver's seat.
Comin just lost 3 players in a matter of seconds. Philip Fischer got shot on the hopper and cost a penalty. So GK Paris pushing Dorito side and Farage again in Snake 2.
And also, they're also in the Dorito 3 already, trying to sneaky shoot. Yeah, there he goes. Told you. I don't understand why he's lying in the middle of nowhere, but maybe
because the lane was coming over the top. He was waiting for him to stop, and then he's pushed in.
Oh, and shooting both. Nice. Nice.
That's a convincing point by GK Paris. So coming at you. They came out dominant. They looked like they were going to win the first point, and they threw it away in the closing moments. And now they've GK Paris convincingly won that point. And again, penalties.
Penalties, and at the same time, I think that actually Nick has done a real good job in taking them back together again, and and putting them, making it a team. You feel like they play like a team now. You see them moving up on both sides, and before you would just see an individual move,
Yes.
going crazy. But now we see people. Yeah, I like it.
And with paintball, you can't have a team of different players doing their own thing. You have to work as a unit, and GK Paris have figured it out for this event.
And of course, don't forget, guys, this game is brought to you by GI Sports.
Outrage on your screen. Or outrage, as you say.
Outrage.
Outrage.
Outrage. Or outrage. Well, I have to give something to the fans at home, the French fans, so I'll call them outrage. If not, I can't get to Valence anymore. Just joking. But for now, well, finally, outrage is finally taking their matters into own hands, not getting shot at the bunkers, no penalties. So, and, Ryan Moorhead going all the way, staying on his feet, going all to work in the snake.
That's not Ryan Moorhead. Ryan Moorhead's number 85.
Okay, I thought it was...
So is that Molloy? No, it's Chad Yayabuche. Chad Yayabuche doing all the work, copying Justin Carnell in the previous point.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to do that.
I can do that too.
I think I may have got the player wrong here, so that's why I've gone quiet. I'm just trying to see, because they change their numbers sometimes. Number 7.
And sometimes, and of course, Malloy would also be easy to see normally because he wears his orange casket, and that's how we knew it was him. Like Justin Rabikov wears his purple beanie.
Yes.
I mean, that is easy for us to recognize, but up from here, it's very hard to see because, of course, here on this field, we are off-centered because of the layout of this whole sports park here. So we're kind of having an angle view on it. So actually, we see what you guys see at home. As we're looking onto the start cam again, start cam of Offenbach coming at you.
They're doubling up back centre. There's a delay and push. I like the way they break out. Let's see if it pays off.
Nope, all 5 alive for GK. And refs come running in.
No, they're all 5 alive.
Oh.
And it looks like GK pushed the centre.
And they again lose back play and another back play. They lose 2 back players.
They don't know that centre player's there.
And the whole Dorito side's open now, so now it's going to be Dorito Fest. Oh, shooting, and another one. And somebody's throwing paint without his barrel on.
That's the sound that makes when you don't have a long barrel.
And the towel being thrown by Offenbach coming at you.
Well, that's lucky for the GK Paris player whose gun was chopping up paint.
Well, sometimes you've got something stuck in your barrel, or even sometimes the squeegee gets stuck, and then you shoot without the... But he did have the back on it, he just didn't have the front piece.
That's right. Sometimes it's small things like one ball breaks and it's half the shell stuck in the rotor of your loader, and every time a ball goes through, it just chops it up. Well, we don't know. But there's a round of applause going on at the SPL field. We don't know why. So some great paintball here.
Yeah, there must be that it's good. I mean, so... Anyway, as we're looking on, and we see Ryan Moorhead coming out again, we see, oh yeah, of course, our good friend Thomas Taylor. That's Thomas Taylor,
right? Do you know what? I think I just didn't recognise him without the the mohawk. So I said he's every other player but Thomas Taylor there.
Yeah. Oh. And you cursed him by saying that. So, sorry, Thomas.
Houston Heat getting chopped up snake side. Outrage doing a little bit more of a conservative breakout.
And doubling up that back thing again. I'm not really sure that that's the best thing to do against Houston Heat.
Seems to be like the conservative game plan, doesn't it, for the breakout? But you're right. I don't like seeing it because it's working. I think it's the first team we've seen that work for, is Outrage.
Well, it worked, but he moved. So, and nobody's shooting Dorito side. Now already got 2 people in Dorito 1 and 2. Pretty soon.
Yeah, Outrage have the center. Oh, here comes a penalty for Outrage. Oh, it's a gross overplay.
It's a gross. Oh, that's a 3-for-1. That's a 3-for-1.
3-for-1. So that ref has seen cheating.
Wiping.
That's wiping.
And wiping, of course, is when you have a player that is hit and that's trying in front of the ref or that the ref sees. He's trying to wipe it off. We do a 1-for team.
It's even like not just wiping. You can get for 3-for-1 for just concealing the shot. So say if he got shot under the arm, he was hiding it from the ref. That's also kind of wiping as well. But it could be concealment or wiping for a 3-for-1. So that ref has seen something, and the refs give each other a high five for seeing such a terrible offence on the field. But that's why we got him out there to see these things happening, and the Outrage player, got caught.
And I'm kind of disappointed. I know what you think, but I think I'm kind of disappointed with Outrage at the moment. They don't play like they used to play.
Yeah, I think, again, mindset, because they had a great season. Is it 2013 season?
Yeah.
It was really good for Outrage. GK turning it around, straight into Dorito 2 off the break.
For now, it's still 5-on-5, but GK going all the way straight into the center. As we're looking on GK in the middle. Oh, but GK, 2 players getting shot. And I think it's Nick Sloviak that got shot in the middle. No, he's from the right side. So, still on the right side for the game, but now it's all coming at you, not realizing yet that they don't have. Yeah, they do have the can, of course, crossing over. As we look onto it now, you see that can in the middle there crossing over to prevent the Dorito side from moving up. And that's the only thing keeping GK alive for now.
They're coming at you, are 3 points down. And they need to win this point to make it into a convincing match.
And there goes another GK Paris player. We've just been told that it was a hopper. It was a hopper hit where he tried to wipe it. So.
Oh no, I've just been told what happened, and I'll mention it in the next point.
Okay.
Yeah.
As we're looking onto Offenbach coming at you on the Dorito side, going to work, trying to get that last player in the corner there. And patient play, smart play by Offenbach coming at you. And they got him in the end. Just cross it out. And that's what they did.
Just need to be patient, a little bit disciplined, which they didn't do in their first point. Coming at you have learnt from their mistakes, and they'll win the 4th point of this match. Shubi, number 26 for coming at you.
So
the point beforehand.
Yes.
What happened was the Outrage player. You can see the Outrage team were convincingly all over Houston Heat for the first point in that match. And he's come up the center, number 10 for Outrage, and he's been shot on the pot whilst he was holding it, and then threw the pot away.
Yeah, and we consider that wiping.
That is wiping, because if the equipment is still part of your body and you get shot, any part of your body or equipment gets shot, you are out. So he must have known, because the way he got rid of it, and the marshal's seen that. That is wiping a 3-for-1. So Outrage again on your screens.
And this game, of course, is brought to you by GI Sports. And Outrage stuck again. Oh, and that's 3 guys in a row.
I'm not sure if they both got shot in the back center or it was another penalty for Outrage. But Ryan Moorhead pushing all the way into Dorito 4. Oh, it didn't live long. That's great shooting from Outrage. Pinched him on the loader.
And he got him.
Yeah. One player remaining, and Heat convincingly win that point.
And there goes Konstantin Fedorov. That's why you're one of the best players in the world.
He's just having to check himself.
But if the point is good, that makes it 5-0. And I think Outrage Valence didn't have any chance in this game.
They didn't have a chance.
No.
Houston Heat, game brought to you by GI Sports, has beaten Outrage convincingly 5-0 in just over 4 minutes.
Yeah, 4 minutes and 3 seconds. That's 40 seconds a point, 5 points in a row. Hats off to them.
So I think I'll still stick with my tip that Houston
Okay.
Heat may... but we haven't seen the current champions Tauntauns play yet, which will be coming up soon.
Well, they're not champions, don't forget. I mean, it's at
The
an
last event.
Impact.
Yeah,
Last event, yeah. Last event champions. I want to see what they do. But again, what I really also... The problem with that is and we sometimes discuss, we'll first see what's going to happen here, because this game isn't over yet. GK Paris 3 against Offenbach coming at you 1. Now Nick, of course, trying to... Ooh, sneaky shooting.
It's a ringy round rosy.
Yeah, smart move. And look at how they're flying. I like to see this way they're playing. I love it.
Like all in unison.
Yeah, but I mean, it's fluent. It's
If you want-
communicative.
There's a saying for that. It's a little bit of a racy saying, but when
Yeah.
they all move like that, that's called paintball porn.
Yeah, yeah. And
And
honestly,
it's
and
working.
it's working.
So coming at you, crossed up on Dorito's side, it's not paid off. As GK have dominance over Snake. You can see Nick Sloviak there inside Dorito. Yeah, his game. He's telling him, well, guys, his game. We got this. I got this.
So we'll ask him how his game went when he'll come up here, Nick, of course, because we'll have Nick up here probably pretty soon. But I do feel that I like this. I like what I see with GK. He's done his job.
Yeah, and I mean, GK Paris didn't have a very good first event
No.
in Pouget, and it's nice to see them come up against a very strong German team coming at you and play that very dominant like this. I like it. It's aggressive as well. There's a few field plays that I've not seen yet that GK are employing, so it'd be interesting to see what Nick has to say about that.
As we see one of the paintball gods just walking by, Mr. Oliver Lang.
So while we're here in Bitburg, Germany, our commentators tower is over on Dorito's side with the spectators. It's a little bit different to the normal setups we have because we're usually in the pit area, but it's all to do with wires or something like that. It's a technical reason.
Yeah,
but I quite enjoy it because we can sit up here watching from the corner of the CPL field, but also watch
all the crowd
all the
moving
crowd
by.
moving by.
And we're looking right into the vendor stands where we see the great equipment being sold with lots of great products. So guys, if you go around in Bitburg, come and visit us and come check out all the sponsors.
Yeah,
Things looks
they're all
great.
here, and we're looking right now into the HK Army trade stand. There's Lux Paintball, nearer to the fields, Anthrax, GI Sports, Max's, Planet Eclipse.
Die.
Big die tent here for this event because Die Paintball Europe are based in Germany, so they bring out a big shop and a nice VIP area. The volleyball's out there as well, outside the Anthrax tent.
It is.
So all the names are here, but also here for Bitburg is there's like a super for the people that want like normal spectators that come down to give it a go as well, which is quite nice. So if you're here in Germany and you want to come down to the event, please do, and you can also give it a try as well while you're here.
And of course, we got the 3 versus 3 field now, which is also another extra thing that we're doing now. We're having a small 3-on-3 competition, which is of course a very economical way of playing, and it's fun. It's fun with 2 buddies. Oh, back on the field. So let's see if GK can close this out, or if Offenbach is. There's enough time still left.
There's loads of time left for coming at you to turn this around, but GK now will have to win the point to win the match. Coming at you's need to steal a point back to keep them in the match. So it's a big point here. Let's see what GK Paris, Farage for their Snake players had a great game. He's doing a lot of damage for GK.
Yeah. And I think if they win this game, I think it's in the 1.5 years now that they're pro, I think it's the first game that they won, if I remember correctly.
Is it really?
Yeah. Or maybe last year they won one. I can't remember. I don't think so. And it'd be great for them, to come into the second event and, beat a team. And that is good for confidence and good for morale. So, and I did think there was a timeout on Offenbach coming at you because we heard the clock running and then it stopped.
Yeah, so coming at you, I think that's quite a good decision to make right now. Technical timeout, just to ground themselves, get their mindset back in.
Yep. So for now, everybody's still walking around as we're looking onto GK Paris, cleaning the barrels. So your first shot is as straight as possible. And well, we're still waiting to get the go. Now I don't know what the whole wait is for, unless of course there is a technical timeout, but I don't see why.
In this timeout, I just want to pay, Millennium would like to pay their respects to the Bad Boys OS player, who's only 19, that died in a car crash on his way over to this event
I know. I heard about that.
in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
So this is from the Millennium Series. Condolences to you and your family and all the paintball friends here in Millennium Series.
And we're back
Game
to the
on.
game. GK and Nick Sloviak doing his doodly-doodly again, and he getting shot doing it this time. So this time Shubi said, I'm not having that anymore. So Nick got away with it five times in a row, but the sixth time he didn't. But GK, great field position, going up all the way up to the middle.
Coming at you, it's such an important point for them. And they've got the can in the center. They are losing players on their Dorito side, and it doesn't seem to be coming together for coming at you.
Nope. Oh, and they're losing the Dorito side now. And now, of course, the Dorito player just needs to wrap. And he didn't see, oh, no, he doesn't know he moved yet. And now he did. So, yeah, and he got him. So, GK Paris with a very convincing
and Farage,
win.
why not pump the air? I think he's man of the match there for GK Paris.
He is.
Great point for them. Pulled it out the bag.
And, of course, this game was also brought to you by
GI Sports. And